Anything we can do, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. Especially coming off the spring rains. They were all over the place. Make sure, of course, standing water is one of the biggest culprits on mosquitoes. Outside tonight, let's take a look at the hill in Old Glory. We've got a nice little southeast breeze, and it picks up in the evening hours. Right now at about 14 miles per hour. We've got 81 on the thermometer, but it still feels a few degrees warmer at 84. That dew point running tropical at 70 tonight, thanks to that good Gulf fetch off the western waters. A Gulf fetch that produced some pretty good rain today. As a matter of fact, some of these downpours making it up and into San Antonio. Now, first, you'll see the rain out over the mountain ranges of Mexico, but some of those sea breeze showers moved right across deep South Texas and all the way over to Eagle Pass into Del Rio as well. So pretty good coverage, we have to admit. I mean, it was pretty scattered. I mean, watch these storms again. They just ignite and then move right on through, even making it out to the hill country. Not much measurable rain, though. I mean, this lighter blue is going to be about 1/10 of an inch. And I wanted to show you what happened yesterday and last night. That's out in Brackettville. Pretty good coverage there, and that green upwards of about 1 inch. But we're still waiting for the first drop of July. The rain gauge is empty. 95 today, one notch above the average. And look at the record high, 104 from 1891. I mean, we're just barely keeping records at that point and hitting some crazy heat. So North Texas back into western counties for a little dry slot there, you see. But most of the action today, sea breeze generated. I don't think we see much of this tomorrow or even Thursday as the high kind of strengthens its grip. And when that happens, we shut down rain chances. But what will occur, the morning cloud cover will go about mid-70s to start Wednesday. And then as we finish 95 or 96, maybe an isolated shower or two. But the model is not saying as much as we saw today. That's certain, as again, high pressure might just strengthen its grip a bit. And when that's the case, remember that 95 or 96, at least 99 to 100 on the feels like. It will all depend on where that dew point finds itself in the afternoon. 101 on Gonzales, 102 Cotulla. So a lot of heat waiting for us tomorrow. Now, the high is expected to loosen its grip, and we're also going to develop a trough out in the Gulf of Mexico. This is an elongated area of low pressure. So it's not the kind of low pressure that would develop into something tropical, but it would certainly be something that produces a good amount of rain. This is good coverage beginning Friday from Houston to San Antonio, again, lifting out of the western Gulf, and then Saturday. So we're looking at Friday, Saturday, mainly between San Antonio and Houston for some pretty good coverage on rain. Then as we get into the second half of the weekend, it should thin out for rain chances to drop on Sunday. But right now we've got a decent chance of rain coming on Saturday. And when that's the case in July, you've got a lot of plans on Saturday. A 40 to 50% chance of rain is something you're going to have to maybe adjust for. So that's why it's a weather impact alert. We're not necessarily looking at severe weather. But remember, when these are tropical in origin, coming off the western Gulf, they can be healthy downpours and put down a lot of rain in a short amount of time. All right, no rain chances Wednesday, Thursday, 95s. Can't rule out just an isolated shower like we saw today, but I don't think we'll see that kind of coverage again. 20% Friday, but 40 to 50% Saturday. Could be fine-tuning this rain chance, by the way, as we start on Wednesday, Thursday, seeing some good high-resolution data. 20 to 30% chances start next week. And then look at the heat waiting for us in the third week of July, getting closer to that first triple-digit high. We still haven't hit it, but we're getting close as we get to the 19th, 20th, and 21st, which reminds me to remind you, Project Cool's in its 30th year. Big thanks to the KENS Cares partners on this, and especially Catholic Charities. Your work with this is just admirable, admirable. San Antonio Fire Station is where you bring a brand new box fan, or if you need one, or someone you know, please call 211. Nate is next.